All right, everybody, it's your pal Snippy. We are currently in Oregon, getting ready to head over to the ranch in a day or so, the ECETI ranch. By the time everybody sees this, I'll have already been back, already back at home. So May 22nd today. Just want to show you this unbelievable view of where we are by this hotel that we got. Just incredible. And you might recognize this fella. Those of you that went to the Sarasota meetup with the money changers. This is our pal Dave.
Hey folks.
We've got, where's Evelyn? There's Evelyn. Wife Evelyn. We got Jean-Claude, as I love to say, Jean-Philippe, but it's actually Jean-Claude. His wife Sarah. And we decided a while ago, I'm gonna get everybody in the picture. We decided a while ago when they visited Evelyn and I that we wanted to come out here and do this because they'd already come out to James Gilliland's ranch, the ECETI ranch. It sounded like a lot of fun. I've always known about it for years, thought I'd like to do that one day. Perfect opportunity came up. We decided, hey, in a few months, let's get together and do this. So here we are, we're doing it. Something was calling at me to tell them I need to bring somebody with me, and that's this guy, Dave, okay? And I don't know where it came from, but I invited him without even asking him, like, hey, guy, I just like, he's coming. He has to be a part of this for some reason. I didn't know what it was. So we've kind of discovered that we think we know what it is now, a little more on the private side, so I'm not going to really go over it right now. But I want to tell you guys something interesting that happened. Now, Jean-Claude read me. He's literally what they call a Reiki master. And when he was at my house that day, a few months ago, he read me and told me things. I think I've mentioned this to you guys. And things he probably wouldn't have known, that, should have convinced anybody that he does have that ability. So anyways, if you guys remember, before we moved into that house that we got from selling my Veritasium, my wife had a neck problem. She went to a chiropractor, yanked on her neck. Next thing she knows, 2-3 days later, it's this massive crack every time she turns her neck. And I mentioned it to you a few times back then. And when we found out we were going to get this house, the one we're living in now, the kids were excited. I was super excited, but Evelyn was not excited. And I'm like, look at that Veritasium we just sold, and we've got the money to get this house. And she was like, not really depressed actually because of her neck, because it just happened. And so anyways, my mom ended up giving her a reading later on and told her, I feel like maybe a year or so your neck problem's going to go away. I see it going away. But everything my wife and I are studying are saying, like, no, it's not going away. Like, this is something you're gonna have to deal with. And I had a lot of people email me, Joe, I had the same issue and I've had it for 10 years and I've had this, and so I wasn't really exactly thrilled to hear that, because it's like, uh-oh, she may have to live with this. But my mom told her that. So Jean-Claude here, yeah, I almost said it. Chef Ramsay kicks in every time. Jean-Philippe! I can't get it out of my head. Jean-Claude, he does do Reiki, okay? So I meant to ask my wife 3 to 4 days ago. It was on my mind. Hey, how's your neck doing? Your neck getting any better? Because I'm thinking we're getting close to that yearly time frame my mom said. And I meant to ask her, and I never did. It was about 3 or 4 days ago. So here we are at this hotel. We're all in the same hotel, 3 different rooms. I have a dream last night that was kind of weird. I just thought it was a dream. As I'm talking, she says, oh my God, I had a dream last night that man right there, Jean-Claude, was doing Reiki healing on my neck. I woke up this morning and noticed, she says, and I don't know if I noticed this a few days ago and just didn't notice it then, like it happened a few days ago, but I didn't notice it. But oh my God, my neck, I don't even really hear it anymore. Maybe a little bit of a grind, like, oh my God, I think it's going away. And she's like, I had a freaking dream about it. That he, in a freaking dream, is doing Reiki healing on her neck.
It's crazy.
Today she wakes up. This is day 1 of us waking up from the hotel. And there's this nice little trail which leads back to the hotels and stuff, the hotel. And we found a little coffee cup someone littered over here. We're going to throw it away. And we were just down that way off these little these cliff edges. I've got some pictures from way up there. I don't know if you can see the bar, the safety bar rail. We were up there taking pictures of this whole area. again, just unbelievable. I mean, it's massive, peaceful. Just, I mean, this is just awesome out here. Now, again, this isn't James's ranch. This is in Hood River, Oregon, actually. But we're sitting there eating breakfast, and then he's telling, because he had something happen yesterday to him that was pretty unbelievable.
And this morning.
And yeah, and this morning, and he got very, very emotional. Let me just tell you over what it was. It was in all positive, very good, but it was just really incredible. So I'm like, see, and it was this morning where I'm like, actually, I said it last night at the dinner table when we were eating. I'm like, because we all could tell. See, this is why I had to bring this guy. Yeah. I knew I had to bring him for a reason, but I just didn't know the reason. We found out last night, and then confirmation, triple confirmation, like this morning. But I thought we need to do a little video about this, just a quick one. Maybe we'll get in a little more detail at another time, another video perhaps. But I just had to say this because I'm like, she wakes up, tells me I had this dream. I had this really weird dream of this giant tidal wave, like coming where we live now, but a different spot that's close by. And I can see this giant, enormous. And I'm like, man, for that wave to come here, that means the entire state of Florida from the East Coast all the way over here almost to nearly the West Coast is massively flooding. But every time I'd kind of repeat back to where I see this wave in the dream, it would stop, like it was being blocked. And then I was still panicked though in the dream, like, we got to get out of here. I got to get everything ready, you know. And the minivan's stuck, and I'm trying to get out, and next thing I know, I'm kind of repeating it again. Oh, there's that wave, and it stops again. It never hit, so it was like this dark wave or whatever was just being blocked. It was really weird. And I haven't had a dream, especially at least one that I can remember anyways, in a really, really long time. Like, I couldn't tell you. But I had it last night. She has a dream that her neck's being healed and actually wakes up. And her neck feels like it's almost 100% healed. And this guy healed it in the dream. And he's standing here right now. The same guy that came to my house, the same guy that told me, and I told you guys this when he came. He's like, Joe, when you're on that little electric vehicle, little apocalypse truck, you call it, he's like, I could see. I was like, look at this guy. He's got this white aura that's like, whoa. And then I said, you know, then Ashley, my daughter Ashley came out and it was like, whoa. You know, she made me look dark, like, you know, like a moonlit night or something compared to her. But anyways, he talked about that. But he said, you know, Joe, I used to follow, you know, this guy and that guy, all these people that we've all heard about on YouTube years and years ago. You know, we're all waiting for, you know, the 2012 stuff, all that stuff. And he says, the very second I saw that first video I ever saw of you, I knew I'm gonna see that guy. I'm gonna be face to face with him. He had no idea of the timing. He had no idea of the reasoning. He just knew it. I know I'm gonna meet him. And then we met, you know, a few months ago. And we made this plan to come out here with James, you know, to the ranch. And this guy comes in the picture way after that. I had no idea who he even was, other than, you know, he was a subscriber. And I couldn't have picked him out from a million people, you know. But the next thing he knows, he's coming into the Sarasota event. We're hooking up, you know, become friends and like sharing stories and certain things. And I'm like, he's coming. I got to tell him he's coming with us to this. He has to come to this. And I think we all just found out why last night and this morning, which is incredible. Everything happens for a reason, and this is unbelievable to me. And if this, we were just talking a little while ago, if this stuff, this little tiny stuff, a sliver of information I just gave you of more stuff has already happened on basically day 2, kind of, you know, today and last night, day 1, day 2, we're not even at the ranch yet. Yeah. We're not even at James's place yet, and I think it's fixing to get very interesting and incredible. Like we're all buckled up, like get ready, something's going down. It's gonna be awesome, we think. So anyways, I want to share that with you. Again, by the time you see this, we'll already be long gone back home, but it's being saved on my phone so that when I do come back home, I may have some more interesting stories to tell you after the fact that we got there, which will be really neat. So that's all. Take care.